Hello there everyone, welcome back to Press for Truth TV. Today is Thursday, August the 30th, 2012, and today I wanted to tell you a little bit about this program that is currently going on in Austin, Texas, where there are a couple of schools there that want to force all of the students to wear a radio frequency identification tag in order to track and monitor their movements and to keep tracks on what they're doing at all times. Here is an article from Daily Tech. Texas School District approves RFID tag trial for student attendance. A school district in San Antonio, Texas is looking to track some of its students using radio frequency identification system tags next year. Northside Independent School District hopes to use RFID tags in 2 of its schools in order to help protect its students and also increase revenue. RFID tags are ID cards that track the location of the holder. Northside Independent School District wants to take part in a trial next year where John Jay High School and Anson Jones Middle School students will carry the RFID tags at all times. This is about 6,290 students in total. We want to harness the power of technology to make schools safer, know where our students are at all time in school, and increase revenues. Parents expect that we always know where their children are, and this technology will help us to do just that. And so this is currently going on right now, and in fact there are already a number of students there who are speaking out against this and trying to organize boycotts and protests against this new program because it violates their privacy rights. Here is a recent video about that.
This is my new badge.
Andrea Hernandez says she and other teens are going to be rebels. Starting tomorrow, about 4,000 students at John Jay High School and Anson Jones Middle School must wear a new and controversial photo ID called the Radio Frequency Identification System. It tracks students while they're on campus. Some call it a spy chip. Andrea says many students just won't wear it.
I know that there's kids who will, hey man, can you hold this? I'm going to go across the street to go get tacos.
She said others might stick it in a locker to avoid monitoring.
The NISD is a school district and not a government, and they need to understand that.
Stephen Hernandez won't force his daughter to wear the new ID. According to NISD, the new microchip ID is for student safety and to check attendance. We're told both John Jay and Anson Middle School have poor attendance records, and if those records improve, the district could gain about $2 million in state funding.
It comes down to money. It's not about the safety and security of students, ultimately.
This parent from Dallas is part of a group organizing a protest tomorrow. They're making signs and have support from a national radio host, Catherine Albrecht. I spoke with her by phone, and she's written books blasting the RFID system. Those tags don't turn off when students leave school, which makes parents wonder about predators.
Now that's another good point as well. The tags are not necessarily deactivated the moment that the child leaves the school, so their whereabouts can continue to be tracked after they've left the school grounds. And we've been seeing an increase of this kind of conditioning on children to go along with being essentially treated like a criminal, and it's all about training them while they're young. Here's a video I remember coming across a while ago where young kids are finger scanning to get into Disneyland now, and in this video hundreds and hundreds of people go through and nobody objects. It's just becoming normalized these days for young kids to just finger scan, iris scans, wearing radio frequency identification tags. It's just kind of becoming the norm now. I'm reminded of this video as well that I came across a few years ago where students are being forced to have to finger scan in order to pay for their lunch at schools.
Thanks. Well, some new technology is helping to make sure young kids cannot lose their school lunch money. As Daniel Seberg explained, some schools are setting up prepaid accounts that students access with the touch of their finger.
At lunchtime, the students of the West End Elementary School in Rome, Georgia, use their fingers for more than just eating.
Go ahead, Parker.
They also use them for identification in paying for their lunch. The children's parents prepay into an account and deductions are made each mealtime. The finger scans ensure that each child's meal is deducted from the correct account.
It's just scientific.
In the past, Rome, Georgia students scanned barcode cards or punched PIN numbers into a keypad to get their meals. But the cards would get lost or damaged, and the PIN numbers would be forgotten or mistyped. There's no forgetting or losing fingers.
It has dramatically increased our time of getting our students through the line more quickly and efficiently. In this particular school, we have cut the lunch serving time 20 minutes, and we still have kindergarten, first and second grade to implement.
Oh, great. They're going to be implementing this program for kindergartners and first graders and second graders as well. And, you know, again, it all boils down to me is conditioning of this generation that is going to very soon be living under this nightmarish Orwellian Big Brother control grid of surveillance. And, you know, it's the old saying, you get them while they're young. If you can train them to get used to being treated like a criminal by wearing the tags, by scanning their eyes, scanning their fingers, constantly being on camera, they will be far less likely to question it when the real Big Brother Orwellian surveillance grid is dished out in the very near future, as we're seeing it grow more and more and more. But parents need to remember that they can still opt out of these things at this point. So if you're starting to see some of these things at your school that your child is attending, you can tell the principals there that you disagree with it. It violates your child's privacy for them to have to wear RFID tags or to scan. And you can say, we want them to pay for their lunch the old-fashioned way, you know, with cash if need be. But at this point, you don't have to go along with these programs, kind of like these families are organizing these boycotts and protests in Austin, Texas right now. And so anyways, I noticed Paul Joseph Watson did a good article on this today. Texas student revolt against mandatory RFID tracking chips. So I'll put a link to this article in the description if you'd like to check out this one, learn a little bit more about these students who are currently fighting the new RFID program in Austin. And anyways, guys, that's all for today. I want to thank you for tuning in once again, and I'll see you all right back here tomorrow. Take care.